Thanks for downloading another segment from the Best of the Classic Metal Show. The Classic Metal Show is heard live on Saturdays from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern, exclusively at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. And now here's another piece of Classic Metal Show history on the Best of the Classic Metal Show.
The Classic Metal Show.
That's Sheldon Tarsha with It's Over, the Loverboy cover, and what do you think of that, dude?
Oof. Sheldon's a fucking crackhead doing Loverboy covers.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, I tell you what, we'll have to talk to Sheldon himself about it. So on the line with us, we've got our good buddy and author and performer and writer and showman who performed the awesome Classic Metal Show theme song, Sheldon Tarsha. Welcome back to the show, Sheldon.
Hey guys, how you been?
Good. I just saw you a few days ago.
I know. How was your trip back?
Uneventful, but I did hang out with my pal Nader. After I saw you, and it was cool. So it was cool hanging with you too, and having some garlic buffalo wings.
Yeah, those things rock, man. I love that bar.
Excellent. Well, Sheldon, we were just playing your Loverboy cover, It's Over, and we want to know just one thing. What were you thinking?
I was thinking, show me the money. There's actually an opportunity to possibly get that song placed in an upcoming feature film, and Ira Black and I had the opportunity to work together on that, and I think for what it is, it came out pretty cool.
What chick flick is that going to be a part of?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a goth chick flick or something. I actually don't have all the details on that, but I will definitely let you know when it becomes available.
Well, that's cool, dude. Well, dude, obviously, man, you're doing some branching out, away from the quote unquote Tarsha brand, doing that cover, and then the Vinnie Vincent cover. Now you told me the story, on the phone during the week, but I'd love for you to tell the story about how you really didn't even know the song, because you did that one. You did a really nice job with. And am I right in saying that you did not even know that song prior to doing it?
It's true. I think it rang some distant bells, maybe in the back of my mind. Subconsciously, I might have heard that song at some point. But I came to know Vinnie Vincent when I was maybe like 8, 9 years old. If I remember correctly, my uncle had a copy of the Vinnie Vincent Invasion cassette tape, and that's when I first was turned on to Vinnie Vincent. But I actually did not know that Mark Slaughter was the singer for Vinnie Vincent. So, when I heard the song, I was like, uh-oh, Mark Slaughter, this guy sings really high.
Like a cat in a blender, right?
Troy Patrick Farrell, the drummer who played on the track, he kind of winked at me. He's like, yeah, good luck with that vocal track there, bro. Kind of like insinuating like, there's no fucking way you're going to hit those notes. And when I heard it, I totally got it, because at the end there's just this piercing high note, and I almost castrated myself hitting the note, to be honest with you. But after about 10, screeching yelps, I finally caught that last note at the end of the song there.
That's cool, man. So and then the final new track that we have is a song that's very, very outside of what we know of you. That song called Her, man. Why the total change of direction on that one?
Well, it was really because that was music that Ira Black had written, and I heard the track, and I felt like I could bring something to it, and I wrote the melody and the lyrics to that song. So it was coming from a whole different musical entity, which was Ira, and he has a friend who'd play drums on it, and then we downloaded the tracks into my studio here, and I spent some time with it and developed the lead vocals, and and basically just did the track. So, I'm actually really proud of that. I think it came out cool, and most of the people I played it for really, really dig it, and I like it too, and it would be cool if we had an opportunity to do a whole record like that,
Sure, Sheldon. Well, Sheldon, I'm going to open up the phone lines here in the studio if you want to take a couple of calls while we're talking to you. Is that
cool. Yeah, let's do it.
800-497-5891. 800-497-5891 if you want to talk to Sheldon Tarsha. But anyway, Sheldon, you and I, sat down and had a little powwow this week and had a few wings and talked over a few things. And Chris said that you had the answer to why is the Vinnie Vincent CD called Kiss My Onk? What does that mean?
It's Kiss My Onk because I guess at some point in the past, a guy named CC Banana, who's kind of like a character in the hard rock scene. He was at a Vinnie Vincent invasion, or Vinnie Vincent was being interviewed, as I recall, and somebody asked him if he would ever release an album or something like that, and what he would call it, and then CC Banana screamed out, "Kiss my onk!" and everybody laughed, and apparently it was such a ridiculous idea of a Vinnie Vincent tribute album that they went ahead and called it Kiss My Onk, in kind of in reference to that CC Banana event with that. I'm kind of paraphrasing it. I don't exactly remember the story, but it was something to that effect. He screamed it out, "Kiss my onk," and then it stuck.
Well, what is onk?
Well, it's kind of like kiss my ass.
Yeah.
But Kiss My Onk, I guess it had something to do in reference to, I don't know if he wore an amulet or a medallion when he played, or somehow the onk was significant for Vinnie Vincent.
I see. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to dial up CC Banana since he is a friend of the show and tell his side of the story.
Yeah, that would be interesting. You should have him, because he told, that's where I found out about it was from him. So
I see.
Yeah.
So, Sheldon, you put out a couple of CDs. Obviously, that's how we came in contact with you. So, what is the story on the Tarsha front as far as your own band? And I know you had another band. You were working with Troy Patrick Farrell, and you were also working with I keep forgetting his name. The bassist from L.A. Guns.
Oh, yeah, Scott Griffin.
Yeah, Scott. You were working with Troy and Scott, and who else was in that band?
Well, it was really just Troy and Scott and I. And, I've just been kind of branching out and making myself available to, get involved with some guys that I respect that are awesome musicians, and just try to get something rolling that's exciting. Troy, his schedule filled up with White Lion. Scott, his schedule filled up with L.A. Guns. Same with Ira Black, his schedule filled up with Lizzie Borden. And, we're all everybody's like, man, we got to do something. It would be so great, man. It'd be awesome. And I'm like, yeah, it would be awesome. But, they're all kind of tied in with these other groups that are touring on a fairly regular basis, so it kind of takes the steam out of doing something original, because we have to build it from the ground up.
Well, I know you had a whole press release and press kit for your band Lioness, and it looked like things were kind of promising, but it basically so you're basically saying that fell apart just due to conflicting schedules.
Yeah, conflicting schedules. Financing is always an issue when you're, dealing with, recording in the studio, and it's definitely schedules. I mean, it's schedules. People gotta pay the bills, and, people gotta do what they gotta do. So, unfortunately, the music ends up taking a back seat to all those other factors. I personally, that's why I have so much faith in my own project, because I'm pretty much willing to do whatever it takes to bring the music to the people, to make the records. I've basically committed my life to making rock and roll, and that's what I'm going to do. So, my new thing now is it's not really new. I've been, searching for musicians, searching for the right drummer, bassist, and rhythm and lead guitar players that have that gypsy-like mentality where they're just willing to basically, put everything that they own in storage and just go on tour for 2 years, because that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm doing with my time as of now, is meeting with musicians. I've met some great players, and I've actually been accepting videos of people playing the Tarsha songs. They record them, they videotape themselves playing the songs and send it to me over YouTube or via email or whatever, and just checking out different people playing the stuff and trying to assemble a band that has heart, musicianship, and where everybody's hungry and wants to bring this sound to the people.
And have a bank account they can live off of while you play the dive clubs and try to make a name for yourself.
Well, that's kind of the thing. It's like you bump up against that financial barrier. Luckily, I'm in a situation where I can get decent guarantee from most promoters are willing to give me something just to kind of keep the band going. But the bottom line is we're not going to get rich doing this from the get-go. It's not like an all-star dream gig where you step in and you're playing with Tarsha and all of a sudden you're living in 5-star hotels and flying around in a jumbo jet.
Well, if that's the case, Sheldon, I don't even know why we're sitting here talking to you right now. we only want to talk. We only want to talk to superstars on this show.
Well, superstardom is a lot of it's perception, man. I think my heroes. The more I find out, they starve for it, and you got to really want it. Rock and roll is something that you really have to sell your soul for. You really have to commit to it and be willing to. You got to be willing to hit the bottom. If you want to go to the top, you can only go as far up as you're willing to go down. And I think that's where it separates the people that are really down for their shit and the people that are just kind of in it for the glory, but they're not in it to work.
Well, I have the perfect title for your first CD.
What's that?
Ladders to Fire.
Ladders to Fire. As in, like, you're going down.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'll consider it, actually. It's actually a good title. I like it.
No, it's not, Sheldon. Don't humor him. That title stinks.
Come on, Ladders to Fire.
Ladders to
Tarsha's
Fire. That's terrible.
Tarsha's third record, Ladders to Fire.
Right.
Burning in Hell.
Right. You're not
Special guest, Neely and Chris from the Classic Metal Show.
Yeah, what are we
Hidden track, number 99.
And then in the background, we'll just keep repeating 99, 99, 99. So what else is going on there, Sheldon?
So gosh, I mean that's quite a bit that we've covered there. I think in the meantime, I'm actually working. I'm actually producing a television show.
Well, before Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I'm in the beginning phases of producing a television show. It's going to be a documentary of sorts that kind of, interviews different rock stars, different musical, music personalities and industry experts, and kind of delving into, this modern day music industry, how things have changed and what it really takes to make it in today's music industry as opposed to, the old format of, getting signed to a label and getting in advance and, doing everything under the label umbrella, more as to kind of how things have changed and how to actually make it as an artist in today's music industry.
Well, Sheldon, you want to take a phone call?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill, it's Joe.
What's up, Joe?
I just figured I'd call since no one else called. As an FYI, I can't hear Sheldon, at least through the phone. So I'll just say my bit and hang up. Sheldon, quit sucking on the corporate teat for money and doing Loverboy covers and start banging some whores. Your past music rocks. These guys are too polite to tell you that your current stuff is just lacking. So start just kicking ass and just shredding. We love you. You're killer. But, dude, this current stuff sucks. And like I said, I can't hear you on the phone. If Chris wants to say anything, I don't know.
Why? What's wrong with your phone, Joe?
Oh, I just can't hear Sheldon.
You can't?
No.
Speak, Sheldon.
Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
But anyways, Sheldon, I love you. I dig you. I got your last album after I downloaded it illegally. Felt bad about it. Thought I should support you, so actually bought it. Keep ripping and rocking, but dude, seriously, Loverboy, come on, dude. You're a rocker, not a friggin' corporate sellout whore, but at the same time, I guess it's tough to pay the bills, so I could kind of understand that. So I'll backtrack and say, dude, Loverboy, awesome. Keep rocking. Hail and Kill.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Sheldon.
Wow.
Wow.
So there you are.
Tell me how you really feel there, Joe. No, I think, you know what? I think it's cool, though. I think it's important to hear what people have to say about it. And, there is this fine line you got to walk between, following your heart and, making a career that you can actually support yourself with, I've just always kind of taken this approach to it where, if I get offered to do something, rather than go, oh, no, I'm not going to do that, or, oh, that sucks, or rather than make up my mind, I put myself to the task, I do the best job that I can, and then I let people make up their minds, and apparently Joe's got his mind made up, so, no, but I appreciate, Joe, if you're out there, if you can hear me, or if you're going to play this back, I definitely appreciate your support, and I will be putting out some more ripping, tearing, original material that comes from my own psyche and my own mind. And I'll keep the corporate jobs down to a minimum for you there, bro. So thanks a lot.
All right, Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Hello, gentlemen. This is Citizen V.
What's up,
Sheldon? Love your voice, man. Great singer. I love the classic metal show theme. But I had a question. Do you have a home studio?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. All right, that's because you can't go into a studio and do like a Loverboy, and I don't think you can do that. All right, that answers everything. Thanks, man. Hail and Kill.
I don't know what that was all about. You can't go. You can't go into a studio and do a Loverboy song.
People are really hating on the Loverboy thing, huh?
They weren't digging it.
They're not digging it. Wow.
But you know what though, dude? I mean, in all honesty, first of all, I totally refute what Joe said, because Lord knows I'll tell you if something stinks. And I told you before, Loverboy, I told you I needed the Loverboy song because it would be cringe. I did tell you that.
Hail and Kill.
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew I was going to catch some shit for it, but I mean, if you're going to do a Loverboy song, I mean, I think that's about as cool as you could do it, don't you think?
I don't. It's not my tune either, dude. I'm not going to tell you I like that one, but I think the thing that people are missing, though, dude, is what you said earlier in the interview, and that's that you're doing this as your job. This is what you want to be. You're at least going, you're going balls deep with it, and, sometimes you have to do things that I don't imagine, and this is me personally speaking, and you can comment on it or not if you want to, but I don't imagine that you sit around pulling out your copy of Lovin' Every Minute of It and rocking out to Loverboy unless it's a paying gig.
To be completely honest, I didn't even know what the song was. It was sent to me, a rough version of it was sent to me as a demo with no vocals and a link to the YouTube video. And I went ahead and watched the video to, refresh myself on the song. I mean, it was kind of like the Vinnie Vincent Invasion thing. I'd kind of remembered the song in the way back depths of my mind, from my subconscious, hearing it, maybe in a in a mall or something at some point when I was like 12. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, here's the track, here's the song. We just need a ripping vocal on this, and I just do my thing.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, I was wondering if when he did that Vinnie Vincent cover, if he might have been castrated with a sling blade.
It felt like it, man. It was actually a clothespin.
What's that?
It was actually a clothespin on my nutsack.
Was it? I
yeah.
heard that song, and I'm like wondering why you would do a Mike Reno song. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, once again, it's not like I'm actually, like going out and masterminding this thing and going, oh, I'm going to do a Vinnie Vincent Invasion song, or I'm going to do a Loverboy song. It's just kind of like, people in the community that I meet or that I know, they come to me with these ideas like, hey, this is what we're doing. We want to get this placed in the movie, or this is what we're doing. We're going to put this out on a tribute record. And, they approach me to sing it. And I approach it kind of like an acting gig, It's kind of like a role that I take on, and I just apply myself, and I give it my best shot.
I get that, but I don't understand, like you were just saying before, that when you that you didn't have that song, but I reckon that you probably had that Mike Reno headband, didn't you? You used to wear that around?
Hey, guys, help me out. Mike Reno?
Yeah, Mike Reno. The singer of Loverboy.
He's the singer of Loverboy?
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? I wish I could wear a headband like that. Unfortunately, it would the references to Axl Rose would probably kill my career.
Yeah, but I reckon that, I don't know, I just wondering if that might have been the thing that happened there, that when you were younger you were really into Mike Reno and now you're just kind of living out that fantasy.
That, I like that. It's a good theory, but no, actually, I should have, thinking back on it, I should have worn the headband while I was in the studio cutting it. It might have helped me get into the vibe a little bit deeper.
Well, it sounded a little bit like Metallica doing Loverboy, which I thought was kind of funny there. It wasn't that bad of a song or nothing, but it wasn't like you're doing The Kid Is Hot Tonight. That would have really been gay. So.
Yeah, the whole concept. I mean, the group was kind of tentatively titled Double Fist Apocalypse, right? And it was this real heavy metal kind of sound. If you guys heard the song Her, you can kind of get an idea of the vibe that we were going for. And the whole concept of when it's over, it's kind of like the end of the world, this whole apocalyptic. And, Ira's thing was, we play love songs for the end of the world,
Yeah,
so
it kind of was over.
Yeah, it's like when it's over, it's like when the world comes to an end, kind of vibe. So it's this whole apocalyptic theme, and apparently, that was a song that fit into that theme.
I think you should have did a Megadeth cover instead. That would have been a little more, end of the world type of stuff, like Set the World on Fire or one of them type of tunes,
I hear you. That's it's interesting though, because if you take a band that's already got heavy guitars and loud like wicked vocals, and then you just do more loud guitars and more wicked vocals, it's a little anticlimactic, as opposed to taking something that's so different. You would never think of that song being done as a heavy metal song, and I think that's what makes it cool.
I reckon.
Cool, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, go get some French fried potatoes there.
I got mashed potatoes and some gravy and some mustard, some hot mustard to put on them. So I reckon they ought to be pretty good.
Cool, man. Well, where are you calling from today?
Where am I calling from? Kentucky.
From Kentucky. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in.
All right. Take care there, Tarsha.
All right, take care, man.
I bet you didn't think you were going to talk to Carl from Sling Blade, now did you?
You know what? You guys have the coolest fans. This is so neat. I like this. I could do this all night.
I believe I'll have me some biscuits and mustard. Mm-hmm.
Let me just state for the record, we don't have the coolest fans.
Hail and Kill, caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill, boys. Hey, Tarsha, I just want to know, was it a tough choice to go with When It's Over instead of the more popular Loving Every Minute of It? I'll take the answer off the air, thanks.
Yeah, I'll tell you, once again, it's like, I didn't choose the song. I of course, people are like, Loverboy, and I mean, the name is familiar, but I was really not familiar with, like, really any of their hits, and I had to refresh myself on the song itself. So, once again, it's just like, something comes my way, and I listen to it. You got a group of guys that are all gung-ho to do it, and, it's like being a quarterback of a team that you play for one weekend, So it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it.
Hail and Kill, caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill. I had a question as to whether he was scared to remake other people's work just because of the backlash he might get.
Oh, there you go.
I never think about that. I never think, should I do this or should I not do this because of what people think. I always just follow my heart, and I do what I do, and I let people think what they think. I mean, honestly, I do it for the love and nothing else. I don't do it for, people are going to think I'm so cool if I do this, or, people are going to think I'm really lame if I do this. That thought never enters my head.
They might start after these calls.
I think it's hilarious, though. I think it's funny.
So you don't approach covering other people's work differently than creating your own?
I really don't. To me, it's all rock and roll. I do what I do regardless. I come in, and if you actually listen to the melodies that are on the Loverboy cover, they're completely actually different melodies than the original, and a lot of the phrasing is a lot different as well, with the exception of the chorus. And that's just, it's not because you're trying to be different. It just ends up being different because you have to be true to who you are as an artist.
All right, that's cool. Thank you.
Cool, man. Well, awesome, dude. I appreciate the call, dude.
All right.
Cool, man. Rock on. Hail and Kill.
Well, you didn't think you were so popular on the show, did you?
I had no idea, man. I mean, I think I should maybe cover the whole Loverboy catalog if people are going to go this nuts.
Hail and Kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hail and Kill, guys. Sheldon, I got to tell you, these guys are going to get off your ass. I thought it was a phenomenal cover of Loverboy song. I hope that Clear Channel would be willing to play it and say, there's channels all around the country, man. That's a phenomenal cover. I just want to know one thing. Hopefully, I'm wondering if you're actually considering doing like an Aha cover, or a Flock of Seagulls, or Dexy's Midnight Runner cover.
Yeah, maybe a heavy metal version of Wang Chung could be cool.
Dude, That's All Dave Love would be great as a metal cover.
You know what? Anything is possible, man. I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, I thank you very much, though. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I personally, I like listening to the song, too. I think if they would have put it out as a heavy metal song, it probably would have been more popular.
Do you think that you can reach the range that the guy from Aha got as far as the high vocals got? Do you think you can get that high?
I could always try, man. I could just always do my best. I mean, I've definitely stretched my limits. In the past few years, like I didn't think I could do that Mark Slaughter song, and I did it. So it just depends, man. If it comes my way, then I'll do my best, and if I can't hit the high note, then I'll hit a harmony note.
You probably need more than just a clothesline clip for your nutsack there to reach that high, though, I imagine.
I might need a pair of vice grips. You're right.
You're very right. Hail and Kill, guys. Talk to you later.
Thank you, man. Hail and Kill.
Jesus. You're a popular guy on here, Sheldon.
Look at this, man. The power of the air, huh?
Right.
Well, you do get
power
played
of the
every
air.
single week.
Well, it's awesome, man. I just want to thank you guys for supporting me and giving me a voice out there and allowing my music to be heard. Whether people love it or hate it, just the opportunity to be heard is it's a privilege. I'm really appreciative, man. Thank you guys.
Sure.
Well, Sheldon, you did obviously a great opening song for us, and I do have another song that we need for the show. Have you ever heard the song "My Girl" by Chilliwack?
My Girl? Talking about my girl. That one?
No, not that.
No, the one by Chilliwack. The My Girl, she means the world to me. You know that one?
I never heard that one, man.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Said that we'd use that.
You're on the air, caller.
Hey, well, I was just listening before, and I heard that Carl guy call in, and I was thinking to myself, if he can call in, I can call in, because I want to ask him about something about this song he just did. The one guy just called in and asked if you knew who Aha was. You seem to know who they were, but you don't know who Loverboy was. I find that very suspicious.
Suspicious as in
you
like,
really
what?
You really like Loverboy, like kind of a closet Loverboy fan.
I honestly, man, it's like weird because as long as I've been in music and with my history in music, I'm actually appalled at my lack of music history knowledge when it comes to names and band names. So yeah, I'm definitely not up on all the names.
Okay. Well, I'm just kind of curious on that. But what's the next cover you're going to do? Kadja Goo Goo?
Man, I wish I knew. It actually, I don't have it all planned out like some people might think. I just I take it as it comes, man. It comes my way, and I go, yeah, let's do it. Or I rarely turn things down. I like to challenge myself and do the unexpected.
Yeah, but I'd really like to hear you do some of that wailing like you do on the classic metal theme song. You go, metal!
Oh man, I love that stuff. It's just any opportunity, man. Just send it my way.
Sounds good. I hope you get more opportunities.
Okay, me too, man. Thanks for the call.
Rock on.
Cool, man. Peace. Man, this is awesome, guys. I'm having a great time talking to the CMS fans. This is great.
Here's one that I need, Sheldon.
Ever since she left me, I sure feel all alone. A little misunderstanding. I can't get her on the telephone. Hanging out down the main street, living in a different world. Standing around with the gang on the corner, talking about my girl, my girl. She was the world to me. She's gone away across the sea. My girl is just a memory. She beats a long way.
Think we could get you on that one?
I think if I were going to do that one, I would do a lyrical change and turn it into Metal Girl. Actually,
there we go.
Metal Girl. Wow. Metal.
That would be
Metal Girl.
That would be so classic.
You'll be getting that in your email tonight, Sheldon.
I think that might be the next. I think that might be the next one on the plate then.
Metal Girl.
Metal Girl. Why not?
We might have to talk about that, dude. That might be classic.
Metal Girl. Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. Well, Sheldon, I tell you what, a guy as talented as you, obviously, you've got many talents in writing and singing and producing and doing all the things that you do out of your studio there. You deserve all the luck in the world. It's a tough business out there, and I'm sure I'm not telling you something you don't know.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. It's good to hear it, though, and, all the support definitely helps because it takes a lot of energy to keep going on, man. Sometimes it feels like you got no one in this world, But that's where the fans and supporters and everybody that gathers around for the cause, man, that's what keeps me going.
Sure. All right, Sheldon, where can people find you out there on the internet?
The TarshaRock.com, TarshaRock.com, and MySpace.com/TarshaRock. And come on, add me as a friend or drop me a line through the website. You can contact me and let me know what's up.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Kiss Freaks. It's Kylie from Australia. How you going, guys?
Sheldon,
hey, Kylie.
Kylie is actually calling from Australia.
Wow, awesome. What's up, Kylie?
I don't really have many questions, but I just want to say that, look, I love the Loverboy cover. It's awesome. And also want to thank you for doing a Vinnie Vincent cover. Being Kiss Freaks, obviously, we love anything from Kiss. We do anything for Kiss. So, yeah, I just think it's excellent.
Fantastic. My pleasure. Thank you for listening, and, please stay tuned. Seems like we might have a new cover here of Metal Girl coming pretty soon.
And we love the CMS tune, and is there going to be a new one every couple of years?
That could be on the list as well. So we'll just have to stay tuned and see what happens.
Cool. All right, Chris, and Nearly sorry we can't make it to your 13th anniversary, but we'll try and make it for the 20th, hopefully.
Well, we don't expect you to take a 20-hour plane flight all the way over here.
Yeah, hang around for another 7 years. We might save up and make it for the 20th.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, Chris, hail and kill and fuck you, pal.
All right. She was actually calling from Australia. It's like a little afternoon over there.
Wow.
And they tune in every week faithfully.
Fantastic, man. The power of metal.
Right. All right, Sheldon. Well, I suppose we ought to close out this interview with your new song just called Her.
Great. Let's let her rip.
What, are you standing outside?
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to hop on the subway, and I'm going to head to a bar in Hollywood and meet a friend for a drink.
Where are you going?
On a Saturday night.
Where are you going?
It's a place called The Well. It's on Argyle and Sunset, right off of Sunset and Vine.
All right, not far from where I was staying this week.
Yeah, it's right there in the heart of Hollywood.
Excellent. All right, well, what can you tell us about Her?
Her was inspired, obviously, from a tumultuous relationship, and
her name wasn't Brandy, was it?
What's that? No.
Go ahead.
No, it's love and loss, and it's heavy metal, man. Let her rip.
All right, Sheldon, you're welcome on the show anytime, and as always, we appreciate it. Go visit Sheldon over his website over there at TarshaRock.com, right?
Absolutely.
And same thing with the MySpace, so go drop Sheldon a line, let him know you heard him here on the Classic Metal Show, and go buy something, goddammit.
Right.
The guy could use a couple shekels.
Hey, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for bringing me on the show and supporting me, and it's an awesome time, as usual, as always.
All right, you've been a good sport, bro, so here it is. This is Tarsha with Her exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.
Thanks for checking out the best of the Classic Metal Show. You can tune into the Classic Metal Show live every Saturday night from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern, exclusively at www.theclassicmetalshow.com.
The Classic Metal Show.